Welcome everyone. This is going to be a reading for current energy for all signs. Let me pull my microphone up. There we go. For all signs. This is really just to check on what's going on right now. Your individual signs, your bonuses, and your monthlies are already done. I will link them on at the end of the video. Sometimes listening to them in order gives you, because I feel like it's a continuation of. Anyways, all signs, we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. I want to give my daughter a shout out though, Jenny Love Tarot. I see that I just saw a video from her this morning, and she's taken quite a bit of time off. So check out her channel. She's back to reading again. If you like short videos, she's the master of short, where the long the long version. Anyways, Jenny Love Tarot. So we're going to use the Tarot Dreams for you today, and then we're going to use the Lumers Tarot. We're going to start with the Tarot of Dreams. Already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a few shuffles for you. We have the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles showed up. Some of you, it may be, like, I don't know, I feel like finally making maybe a living off a spiritual type business. I don't know why I'm pulling that out, but I feel that. Okay. Let's give them a cut. And I am going to shuffle for your cards today, instead of taking them off the top. I just want them to come out naturally. Just like that. And look at that. Look what made its appearance again. The Ace of Pentacles. That's a great sign. The Ace of Pentacles is about something that is coming into your physical world. It's something that helps to expand it. It is a seed. And that seed can be planted or it can be ignored. You know what I mean? I feel like we have to remember that. Like, this is the seed that you build upon, but I feel like it's here to make your day, your year, or maybe your life easier. We have the Seven of Cups. And then look at this. We have the Two of Cups. Soulmate. Interesting. Almost like I'm making a decision between my money and my love. Seven of Cups puts me in the element of not really sure what to do. It feels like, an emotional type issue. I feel like this Ace of Pentacles, though, is bringing something like stable into this energy. So I feel like the Seven of Cups really does not have to exist. Probably a little bit of past energy, basing future choices off past choices. Like, I keep picking the wrong cup. Sometimes it's trying to make a choice when the energy is chaotic, and you just got to center yourself. This is definitely the month, especially with the new moon in Cancer, that you want to trust your intuition. Seven of Cups, I'm not really trusting my intuition, because I'm thinking about, at least I feel like you're thinking about, like, all the mistakes I've made. Well, maybe those mistakes were really, what do I want to say, like launching pads, right? And maybe ultimately it taught you, or it can teach you so much that, I don't know, it could change your life. And then we have the Soulmate. Let's keep going. Well, hello. Interesting. Well, they're all face up. And I feel like I have to take them, guys. It's going to be a longer reading. Alright, let's take them. We have the King of Wands. Can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Three of Swords coming under this Ace of Pentacles. You know, I almost feel like I was heartbroken about something, but then this Ace shows up and potentially changes that. We have the Ten of Wands. First of all, I want to say, if someone is saying, should I take something on that ultimately will end up in your hand, like it will end up being your responsibility, I feel like you got to stop and question yourself here, because the Ten of Wands is, you know, it's really where I've taken all the responsibility on my back. I got to learn to delegate. You know what I mean? Or I got to, you know, maybe you're just naturally someone, you know, someone has a problem. I want to step in. But I don't feel like you want to repeat that pattern. I don't feel that at all. Quite the opposite. Like, that's exactly why we're here, because I do not want to repeat that pattern. So, you know, not only is this taking all the responsibility on your shoulders, but it's kind of breaking your heart at the same time. Maybe that I even had to, right? But again, I feel like this Ace is kind of like your saving grace. Okay, well, hello. Ace of Wands coming under the Two of Cups. First of all, next to the Ten of Wands, that tells me the Ten of Wands can end, right? It can end. Well, that's good, Sandy. It just ends. Well, I feel like what it's saying is, when I look at all that I carry, let's say all the weight that I carry, what belongs to me and what does not, what is mine, what was my choice, what do I no longer want to carry, all of that. So the 10, because a 10 is about the ending, right? About the ending. And then you have this Ace, a new beginning. You have two aces. And this Ace of Wands is coming right into the Two of Cups. You know, sometimes our life sucks. And then sometimes our life is great. I feel like maybe our life has sucked for a while. And now we're starting to move into potentially a great life, right? But first, I have to look at this. I think you do. I think you will. Well, hello. I mean, I kind of love this. So you get the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands right next to it. Not only do you accept that Ace, you move into it. What's mirroring this Two of Wands is the Three of Swords. So I feel like Three of Swords is what was. Or I can, you know, eventually put that in the past. Because something new is opening up. Listen, something new is always opening up. There's always new opportunities. It's just whether we recognize them or not. But this is different, right? Because this is soulmate energy. And not only does it feel like it's coming into your life, you know what, to add some adventure and some passion and love, of course. But also, I feel like stability and, you know what I mean? Like, it feels really, really good after probably a bad time or a bad period. All right, we have the Devil, card Capricorn. Slide these up. Capricorn could have broke my heart. Maybe I did carry the brunt of the responsibility. But if that's the case, you know that now. And now I feel like you no longer will. Because I feel like this is you, you know, almost like taking on a new perspective of yourself and your life and what you want. We have the Four of Cups And we have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, like, why would I do that? Why would I, why do I keep being this person that seems to take on all the responsibility, all the angst, right? Everything seems to fall on my shoulders. But yet, with the Four of Cups below that, it talks about inactivity, right? Like I got myself to this 10. And what I mean by that is I don't want to get myself to the 10, but I did. And maybe it's because I just have this caring, empathetic heart. And that's a blessing, by the way, even though you may feel like it's a fault. It is a blessing. Yes, people can take advantage of it, but as you become more and more aware of your own energy and what's serving you, what is not, I'm telling you, the chances of heartache are less and less and less. Why? Because this does feel like after a difficult time, here is a new beginning in something. With the Ace of Wands, it's your passion. It stirs your desires. And you move into it quickly. I shouldn't say quickly, but step by step maybe, because we go from the Ace to the 2 right away. So, you don't want to stop that part of you who is nurturing and loving, right? But now you're adding, I'm almost feeling like the Strength card, like that lion within you, right? And I feel like, if I've been given, and like I'm the one who still, whose back is broken, then I feel like you're putting that to an end. Whether I'm just like delegating, and I feel like I'm just like throwing it off of me. If that belongs to you, catch it. If that's yours, catch it. You don't want it, let it go. Alright, let's get the last card out. Oh, man. We have the Palace of Swords. Palace of Swords. Funny, I just did someone's reading where they lived in the Palace of Swords, where you think that you want to be, but yet I feel like, it wasn't what it was cracked up to be. And I don't even know why I brought that up, because I cannot remember. It might have been Capricorns you're reading. Oh, there's Capricorn. Maybe it was Capricorns. Anyway. In here, in this reading, really what I feel like it's representing is, because ultimately the palace is where we end up, right? It's what we're shooting for. And here, this palace is about communication. This palace is about truth and honesty. Some of you may be becoming great communicators. Probably had it in you all this time, but now, it's being brought out. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the Seven of Swords, and look at that, we have the Seven of Swords. So, Seven of Swords is untrustworthy energy, and doesn't it look like this person was just taking advantage of someone who was already down? Right? Like, have I been surrounding myself with someone who, when I'm down, good, they think good? Look at this. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. Someone definitely was affecting you mentally. Because it affected you emotionally, right? But then it landed in your thoughts, in your head type energy. It does feel like, who's ever in the Seven of Swords was like kicking you when you were down. But then you have the Eight of Cups, and I feel like that is, again, a saving grace. First of all, an 8, affinity, as above, so below. It's the connection. You feel that connection. The 8 is about a new beginning, right? A fresh start. Singular. They're connected. This is also about the clearing of an emotional house. Listen, I feel like you are just finding yourself, and as you find yourself, you are just like cleaning house. And I feel like as you do that, it's almost like it's opening up the next portal for you. Which, let's face it, the Ace is coming with the Two of Cups. The Ace is over here also. Okay. Well, we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. So that's what I've been feeling. Like, I feel like I already felt the Tower. But listen, I don't think the Tower is a horrible thing here, to be honest. Because I feel like the Tower, we can be receiving the Tower. It can be something that happens unexpectedly. It's something that feels destructive. But yet, I always notice that this Tower is made of gold. Like the strength of this Tower. Hit by lightning, right? But it really has a little effect. Like there's nobody falling from this Tower. Nonetheless, there's a Tower, right? So this could be talking about energy then. Right? Almost feeling like someone had you pinned. But then somehow you set yourself free. And it's like your Tower really was not even affected. Okay. Well, hello. I swear to God, I did not put that there on purpose. We have the Lovers on the bottom. I don't even know what made me look at it. Oh, now look at that. 4 of Wands. Well, hello. Lovers, and then the Marriage card. We'll see if they make their way back out. And now the Star. Wow. Hopes, your dreams, your wishes. Don't forget we have the Sagittarius full moon. It's an uplifting moon. It's a moon of action. Moving towards passion. Then moving into the new Cancer. The new moon in Cancer. It's taken us deep again. It's like, I feel like the universe gives us opportunity after opportunity of cleaning house. Okay, let's bring in the Luminous Tarot. It's funny because I don't remember if I cut these or not. And I had someone who unsubscribed because she said, well, if you can't even remember if you cut the cards or not, then I forget what you said. How do you know what you're doing? And I thought, it's funny how people's perspective are. The reason why I didn't know is because I'm so focused on your energy in this reading that my hands just do their own thing. You know what I mean? So, that's the truth of the matter. We have Justice. Some of you may have or may be thinking about a divorce. Justice is, if it's illegal, it could certainly be a divorce. Spiritually, though, I feel like it's cutting of ties. Cutting of ties that bind you. Justice talks about balance, right? When things are off balance, things don't work. Card of Libra, by the way, Major Arcana. Justice is about fairness, and it is coming over this Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is for you, like you deserve this Ace, whatever it's going to be for you. And then I also feel, justice is about making you feel whole again. And I don't feel whoever I'm reading for has felt that way for a while. Maybe getting closer and closer and closer. Someone else could have asked you, it could have cut ties with you, and it kind of broke your heart. And sometimes you think, well, that's it, life is over. But boom, we know different. We think it at the time, but then the wheel keeps on turning. We have the 5 of Wands coming over the 7 of Cups. So again, it's giving you an idea of like, when I make a decision, like what type, why, like what causes me to be uncertain in my decision, let's say. 5 of Wands is about, it's ego type energy where there's a lot of battling going on. Like, it's almost like, I feel like if I'm looking for someone to say you're right in this energy, I'm not going to find it. And does it even matter? Does their opinion of whether I'm right or wrong even matter? To them it does. But to you, I don't think so. Maybe it did. But because I feel like you move away from this energy. It's like you look at it and be like, this is all about the ego, and if there's a lot of battling going on, it's about who's right, who's wrong. And the truth of the matter is, I feel like sometimes things just run their course. This may talk about, now listen, it could just be energy too, but 5 is about change, and I'm having a hard time deciding upon this change. But look at, I can't help notice like the heaviness in this line right here. 4 of Cups again can be the energy of inactivity, but it may be because I've taken on all this energy, right? I've taken it all on. I really feel like you got to shake it off. You got to shake it off because, this is about daydreaming. This is also about, a dream that you have that you would like to bring to fruition, but there's no action towards it. And there's a reason, because I feel like everything is on my back. Well, with the 5, first of all, we have the 10 of Wands, now we have the 5. Maybe you're letting 50% of that go. Excuse me, one second. Okay, right back. Though I do kind of forget where I left off. We have the 3 of Wands under the Tower. I feel like it just wanted me to peek at it. Interesting, because we have the Ace, the 2, and then the 3 under that Tower. 3 of Wands is the energy of optimism. Right? My past doesn't dictate my future. If anything, my past has been a great teacher. And with that knowledge, I can really build, no matter where I'm at in life, I can really start building maybe my own empire. All right, let's keep going. I feel like the cutting of ties have already happened because, again, we go from the 10 to the 5 of Wands. So I do feel like, I think that's what I was saying, like 50% you shake off. Alright, let's keep going. Let's bring the soulmates into the picture. With this King of Wands. It makes sense that the King of Wands would be here if this is not an actual fire sign, because there's so much wands around him. We'll see if the Queen of Wands comes out. But the King of Wands is action-oriented, passion-oriented. What's that saying? I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. Wow, wow, wow. 2 cups. Coming over the 2 of cups. Wow. You know, I feel like a lot of people, when they watch tarot, they're like, it's always about love. And you know what? I try to be as realistic as I can in my readings. Like, I don't want to give you false hope. There's a lot of energy that my readings really bring out that we need to work on, working on ourselves, our own vibration. And then the higher our vibration, the higher of the vibration that comes back to meet us. And I feel like the world needs love. It needs love. So to me, it makes perfect sense that there'd be love in maybe every reading of some sort. Listen. Whoa. We have the 7 of Cups. Interesting. I wonder if it's this King of Cups who, listen, first of all, we have a little bit of mirroring energy going on. So we may have 2 people who, because we have 2 soulmates. Soulmates. Listen, I could have one time been married to a soulmate, and I may have a new soulmate coming in. Or if it's someone of the past, listen, first of all, they would have done a complete about face if it was this energy. I don't know. But I just find it interesting that this king, because I feel like it's outside you. Look at this. Look at that. The Hangman came reversed. And that's great news. That's an awakening. This is about an awakening. This is big. This is about a spiritual awakening. I know I keep saying it, but that's what it is. And it's coming over the 3 of Swords. You know, it's like, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's a brand new day. It's a new you. It's a new them. It probably both. You know, when I talk about raising our vibration, here you did it. You went and done it. I feel like the more that we accept that there are difficult times in life and there are great times in life, there are the ebbs and flows. And the more wisdom we can gain from our past, the ebbs don't have to be so deep. You know, in a state of awareness, which is exactly what this Hangman, which I feel is you. If you're not there yet, you're about, I feel like that's the journey you're heading on. You know, sometimes you had to take a difficult path. You know, I look at the difficulty in my life, you know, and I get most of it. Can't say I get it all. But I get most of it. Like, I really understand. I really get energy. Okay, anyway, we have the Moon, card of Pisces, ruler of Cancer. And I've talked a few times about the new moon in Cancer. I apologize. I think it's, I want to say June 29th or 30th. I don't know. The moon can cast shadows, right? Uncertainty. And that is kind of what it's doing. You know, I feel like, let's just say in my past or in my current decision making, it is because of the shadows that I have a hard time moving forward. Nonetheless, I feel like you still have to move forward. You don't have to, but and a lot of this is just energy, like my thought system. A lot of it is taking on other people's responsibilities. You know what I mean? It's okay. But if you know what I mean? Like, I gotta look at that all. Okay. Flip themselves over in the deck. We have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords coming over this Ace of Wands. You know, interesting. 2 5s right there. Over 2 2s. Huh. Five of Swords tells me that, first of all, you know, it is a toxic environment. We have the Ten of Swords over here. We can't forget that. We have energy that just doesn't feel trustworthy. It has messed up my emotional house, my mental house, and I need to get it back in order, right? Because it's not right that other people, you know, it's like sucking your energy out of you. But you can put an end to it, right? You have to know it, see it, and then be willing to move from it. Now, it doesn't always mean I can move, like I can literally get up and move, but it can mean that I move my intentions, you know. I see it and I no longer participate. We have the Knight of Wands. Dun, 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 dun. Knight of Wands, fast moving. Again, Wands. Coming in this little corner of Wands. Now we have the Knight of Wands, fast moving. We have the Nine of Wands, another Wands. And then we have the Three of Swords coming over this Four of Cups. You know, it's showing you over and over, like, past pain is what affects my current decision making, but I may be looking at it wrong, right? If I can, because the Nine of Wands talks about the spiritual muscles that you have gained through these cycles, let's say, these journeys, these experiences. Like, there's a lot of wisdom to be gained. This is, you know, the Nine of Wands is about not giving up on you. You know, the Nine of Wands, because it's a 9, wants you to reflect upon that. But it really wants you to reflect upon all that you have gained. Yes, you've lost some. You know what I mean? But boy, it just feels so freeing if I can let go of that energy. Again, with the Hangman in the awareness or the awakened state, I have no doubt that this is energy you can and you do eventually follow. The Knight of Wands, again, coming in. Why? Because the Hangman has awoken. Alright, let's get last couple cards here. And I don't know if there's, we'll see. So we're looking at the Six of Pentacles. You know, Six of Pentacles talks about your journey. And a lot of times how you got to where you're at. And it is through the tower moments, right? But it's in those tower moments where you have gained a true sense of empathy and compassion. If you haven't, then you can. You can. This is a very giving type energy. And I feel like you're just, whoever I'm reading for, I automatically feel that's just who you are. Sometimes I just give it to the wrong people. You know, everybody can't know how great you are, but you can. Like, you can. And I feel like who's ever in this soulmate energy, they must. Okay, keep going. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. Knight of Pentacles is, you know, it's slow moving. Yes, we know. We can tell, right? With the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. We know this is slow. Like, the last chapter maybe has just been I feel like, ugh, like when's it gonna end? Well, here's the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like this is the Pentacle, right? And I feel like it's carried on the arms of your guardian angel. You know, this is very spiritual, but it's about building something that lasts. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Wow. This is all about you and your uniqueness and your unique style and what you bring to the table. It's like sometimes I don't value myself, but truly I am the missing piece of the puzzle. I feel like nobody. Well, that doesn't mean you are nobody, right? You just feel that way. Maybe it's because other people have made you feel that way. You know, sometimes I gotta start at the beginning, step by step, but I'm telling you, once you start taking those steps forward, this awakening, boy, does the universe just flow with you. That's when you have true flow. Look how everything's being answered. But you gotta know that about yourself. This is also a great energy of collaboration. This is a great energy of other people noticing you and what you bring to the table, unbeknownst to you, right? It's almost like I'm busy just doing my thing, but it's like the world is taking notice and I don't even know it. Some of you, I feel like this love is also in here. Okay. I want to look at these Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands again. Ace of Wands below it, right? It's what's feeding it. Now it's over it. Dun, 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 dun. And we have the Hierophant. Card of Taurus. But really the Hierophant is about your belief system. You know, I feel like this is saying, I feel like this is matching. Like our belief system, I feel like this is potentially a soulmate love. That, you know, I feel like is much more than just love, though, because I feel like this is about creating together, like creating this world together. The Hierophant is, you know, my belief system is in check. My faith system is in check. If this is about just meeting this person, this is a sense of faith, right? How do I know? Take a chance. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on you. So, it just is what it is. And I think I'm just going to leave it there because I feel like the soulmates are sharing this awakening. I feel like each of them, it almost feels like each of them maybe separately had their own particular path to follow. Justice is about cutting ties of the past. Listen, I don't know how the Ten of Wands or the Ten of Swords could serve you going forward, right? It couldn't. It can't. It hasn't, and it won't. But this is different. This is different. This is almost like everybody against me, and everything I say is wrong. And this is everybody for me, right? This is where love wants to build me up. Build me up. This is where love wants to rip me down. Boy, that was blunt. That was blunt. Knight of Pentacles says, I will come in the right time, and that you can trust. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the most trusted knight in the tarot. Why? Well, because for me, it's your guardian angel. And I feel like when your guardian angel steps forward, it's big, right? It's big. What does your guardian angel want for you? Love, happiness, joy, experience, adventure, all of that. Everything that your soul asked for. Some difficult things and some fantastic things. And it comes at the right time. The awakening. I definitely feel they're sharing it. And I think I'm going to stop talking. God, I love this reading. Even though I know there's difficulty, but I love the potential of it. I really do. I feel like if this is for you, I don't know how this soulmate energy cannot be entering your life unless you're remaining in the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Wands. I wish it was the Ten of Pentacles. But potentially, with this Knight, it can be. And then don't forget, we have this Knight of Wands coming in. So it's almost like this energy rushing towards you that is stirring the adventure within you, maybe the passion. So I feel like it can't be ignored. Anyway, it feels very divine. I love it. I love all you. I thank you for your time. I welcome anyone who's new, and I thank you for those who have been with me and continue to be with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your donations. It's truly what keeps us readers on YouTube, and it is harder and harder and harder and harder. But you know what? My readings keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and I just have a love for it, for you. You know what I mean? I just feel like you're my soul family. So I love you. I thank you for sharing them. And more than anything, I thank you for your comments. Really, more than anything, I thank you for your time. I love you. I hope this finds you. I hope you find it. I will see you next time at our table. Bye-bye.